You guys know who Jacksepticeye is, right? The Irish YouTuber who used to scream a lot, played Punch Up in Dispatch recently. You know, pretty cool guy. Do you remember his Skate Free videos?
Nice to meet you!
Because I do, and I remember loving them. Back when I was a young lad and I watched these videos, I really wanted to play Skate Free for myself. I didn't know how to skate IRL, but I just wanted to have the same fun Sean did in those videos. Back then our family wasn't doing the best, so getting official games was uncommon. Thus, I very often sailed the high seas with the help of my dad. So I asked him one day, "Hey dad, can you find me a download for Skate Free on PC?" To which I got the saddest news of my life back then. Skate Free isn't on PC, only on consoles. We didn't have any consoles apart from the Wii at that time. I was devastated. I'd never get to play this awesome game. A few years go by, Xbox Game Pass becomes a thing, and we have an Xbox now. It's got some cool games, and one day I noticed Skate Free for the Xbox is on there, alongside a cloud version for other devices. I was so excited. Finally I get to try this game I've only been able to see until now. I get to smash my character around, do cool tricks, slide down Mega. It was fine. Yeah, so once a bunch of years go by and you finally see a film or play a game you always wanted, those rose-tinted goggles really do go away. The game is good, don't get me wrong, it's just the expectations the little me had didn't live up to it. A few more years go by, and suddenly... Oh cool, new skate game. It's been a while. Oh my god. Not only is there a new skate game, but it's coming to PC and it's free? Finally! Finally I get to try the next generation of skate games, plus I don't have to spend a single cent on it, plus it's gonna be right here on my PC. Oh. Yeah, this is a game that exists. Okay, I may not be the most qualified person to talk about the quality of a skating game when I don't know how to skate and I've barely played all the previous games. But I have put a good amount of hours into this now. I have leveled up all 3 of the main locations to their max level, and I do keep coming back to it and just running around and skating and doing the challenges. But this game, yeah, it's not great. There are a lot of problems with this game. First of all, the general island itself where you play this game, it's not very big. It's a relatively small island that is split into 4 main districts, but none of those districts are really that special. They each only really have like one main thing about them. There is Hedgemond, the first location you get into once you get past the tutorial, and it's just a sort of regular city. There's a big place with like a little concert venue. It has the tallest tower in the entire game, but that's about it. The next location is Gullcrest Village, which is the historical center of this island, but again there are very few actually notable things about it. There is a skate park inside a church, for some reason, and there's a big ramp that you've probably seen a lot of clips of people riding down and then turning into Jesus flying into the church. Then there's the financial district, Market Mile, which has a lot of very tall modern buildings, but again, really only one notable thing about it being the largest skate park on the map, the Rolling Wave skate park. That's pretty much all of it though. Then there is also the 4th section, Brixwich, that isn't even properly done yet. It's present on the map, you can still go there, you can skate on this part of the map. There's a giant stadium you can fly onto and do crazy rides along it, but you can't do actually any challenges to level up this location. It's still locked and you won't know when it unlocks until it unlocks. Speaking of those challenges that you do in this game, there are a lot of them, but they keep repeating. The latest season of this game, yes, this game has seasons, added a 4th type of challenge, but the 3 original challenges were Own the Spot, which meant doing a certain amount of tricks and getting a certain amount of points in a single sequence without breaking the combo. There were line challenges, which was go from one spot to another collecting little bearings and doing a certain amount of tricks and getting a certain amount of points. And then there is just skate around and get points and do a bunch of things in a limited amount of time. The new 4th challenge is almost the exact same as the third challenge. It's do as many things as possible in a certain time limit. But now it's a more open location, and the challenges change once you complete them, and you just have to do as many as you possibly can in that set time limit. It's these 4 types of challenges and nothing else. There's also a bunch of co-op and PvP content that almost no one uses, to be completely honest. You just do these over and over to get currency, to unlock loot crates that are luckily free, to buy clothing and things to customize your character and your skateboard, and level up the different locations on the map. That's pretty much it. Another thing I've seen a lot of people complain about were the graphics of this game. I personally don't have that big of a problem with it, but it does look just off for a skating game like this. I do kind of understand it. The other point of releasing a new skate game was to be accessible to a wider audience. The previous skate games and most skating games are for the more adult or, young teen to older teen demographics. This game tried to be as open as possible so people of all ages could play it and, enjoy it. But it led to the game looking like Sims? Everyone here looks like a character from The Sims. The customization is there, but it's not massive. Not as massive as The Sims also. And it just looks off for a skating game like this. Oh yeah, remember when I mentioned the Battle Pass? Yeah, this game has a Battle Pass. During certain times of the season, you can have up to 4 different currencies in this game. There is the regular currency, the regular skate coins that you get for completing all the regular tasks and missions, that you then unlock the different loot crates for that you get cosmetics out of. There is the premium currency that you have to get by paying, or sometimes here and there just give it to you for free, or you can unlock it in the Battle Pass for free, that sort of thing. But then there's also the Battle Pass currency that you use to unlock cosmetics in the Battle Pass, both for the free and paid versions. And then sometimes during events there are event currencies that are used to unlock cosmetics specifically locked to this event. I mean, I guess that's what you get for a free-to-play skating game, but this game just came out recently. It's still in very early access. Another thing I've seen many people complain about is the lack of things from previous games. A lot of tricks you were able to do in previous games just aren't here. Just recently in the second season they added impossibles. They weren't here before. Other things like a proper career or story mode are missing. And one that I was personally bumped out isn't here, is Hall of Meat from the third skate game. Hall of Meat was a mode where the entire goal was to throw yourself against as many things as possible and break as many bones in your body as possible. This isn't in this game. In this game there is a quote-unquote story reason that Impervia tech exists, which is just some kind of thing that prevents any damage being dealt to you at all. I do kind of understand it, again, trying to appeal to a wider audience. Do not seem violent like the other skate games, so younger people can play it as well. But it's a fucking skating game! Hall of Meat was one of the best features in Skate 3. A completely new way to do challenges. And it wasn't even that graphic, the screen just turned red and you saw bones either being white or red, depending on how broken they were. That was it. It wasn't even that bad. But now it's gone because Impervia tech exists and you cannot be dealt any damage to you. Yeah, it just sucks. The story is also whatever, there aren't really any of the coaches like Coach Frank in Skate 3. You instead have the most annoying fucking robot in the entirety of fucking anything.
I'm a filthy little clanker. Listen to my clanker cheeks clap.
This robot just keeps yapping and yapping and yapping. I have voice lines turned off for the entire game. Nobody talks to me. Because the robot is insanely fucking annoying and keeps yapping. And also the other characters are just like, no, I don't want to listen to you, shut the fuck up, go away. So that was a lot of complaints, right? That means this game is really bad. Well, yeah, it is bad. It's probably the worst skate game in the history of the series. And yet at the same time, it's probably the best one. At least for me personally, it's the most fun I've ever had in a skating game. I have put a bunch of hours into Skate 3 and into other Tony Hawk games, but not this many. Not almost 60 hours worth of playtime. Skate was my 4th most played game of this year on Steam, even over all of the things that are wrong with it. One of which I haven't even mentioned yet, the bugs. Oh god, the fucking bugs.
Yeah, let's go.
even over all of these things that are wrong with the game, it's still fun. And I still play it, and I still want to play it. It's hard to describe what is fun about it. It's just, a big open city that you can do anything you want in. You can climb up to almost anywhere, you can fly down and skydive and do so many cool tricks. It's just fun. There's no better way to say it than it's just fun. And the soundtrack. Holy, the soundtrack is amazing. There are a lot of great songs from almost every genre you can think of, and they keep adding new songs with every season and every update of a season. And I do really have hope that this game will just continue improving more and more, because that's what the devs have been doing this entire time. The devs are incredibly open to feedback, and if enough people complain about a feature being removed, they'll put it back. If enough people say they want this new feature, this new thing, they'll put it in. The developers did let EA touch it just a little bit, mainly with the battle passes and the 4 currencies, but they don't let them touch almost anything else. They give EA a bunch of the money, but then they do the game on their own. They listen to the players' feedback, they add things people want, they remove things people don't want, and they're just trying to make the best possible skate game there is. I highly doubt this game is gonna die in a couple of months like many other live service games, because the community is there, it's strong, and it will keep telling the developers what they should be doing correctly. If you look at this game solely through its problems and its good things, yeah, it's not very good. The bad outweighs the good a lot. But it is still just fun. It is still fun to just go into this map, mess around, experience a bug that launches you across half the map, and just kind of turn off for a bit. So, probably the best way I can just say what I've been saying for the past few minutes is Skate 4 is so bad that it's the best game in the series. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for more content, and I will see you in another video. Have a nice day.